And here we are ready to go again. Good afternoon to everyone. I've got a 1954S roll here. I know we just did one a couple of reveals ago, but I'm looking for 54S to finally produce something nice for us, because 1954S actually does have a whole lot of really good stuff in it. So perhaps we'll finally get the roll that we really wanted, you know. This roll looks okay. Looking on the front of it, on the front end of it, looks really nice. All the coins are red. And so let's get started. We got Eric Beyer, Dennis Paulson, Joe Lawson, and Joe McBride. Got two of our number of Joes. First coin here goes to Doug Walters. Doug Walters gets the first coin in the roll. Let's take a look and see what we get. I've got this zoomed in a little much. Here we go. It does look like our first coin here is going to be an RPM. You can see a bit of an extra serif there on the bottom. Here, let me zoom in and give you a good idea of what I'm looking at here. See that little tiny hump on the bottom of the S? This little guy right here, that is an extra serif. You have a little bit of an extra curve going on right here, and then you have a split in the upper serif. So this is a little RPM. It's coin number 1 in the roll. Let me flip it back around in the right orientation so we can see it better. There it is. Yeah, in this, let's see, this orientation right here, you can see that lower serif and the split in the upper serif really well. Very, very nice. It is a good start. Got a wonderful little RPM for coin number 1 in the roll. Let's flip it over real quick. We're going to check the reverses on some of these for double dies, because, you know, although we don't really know of anything for double die reverses on 1954S, we're still going to look a little bit just to see. Just a cursory little peek. Nothing there. So that's coin 1 for Doug Walters. Now coin number 2. Coin number 2 is going to go to Joe Lawson, who happens to be in the house. Let's see what we've got for Mr. Lawson. We do have, well, it's one of those little die break ideas. It's got a die break on the 5. Let's see if it has any extra, anything to the mint mark itself. Yeah, it might. I'll have to take a better look at this one later, shifting my light around, shifting angles and light and everything, see if I can find a split in that lower serif. I may have one there. Hey there, yo man. Alright, so let me zoom this one back out, and I'm going to hold this out and any other coins like it just in case. This one's got a really nice die break on the 5. So it should be really easy to discern from other coins. It's got a little die chip inside the B and a die chip on the R of Liberty. And I'll check the other side here and see what we have, if anything. Nothing at all. So that's Joe Lawson's coin. Coin number 2 now. And coin number 2 happens to be kind of pretty too. So we've got coin 1 and coin 2, now coin 3. Number 3 goes to Kelly Michaud, and Kelly Michaud picks up another one. Except this appears to be maybe a different die because of the die chips on the 9. I'll pull it out in the same pile. No, it is the same. It's got the B and the R. So I'll pull it out with the other one. That's for Kelly Michaud. I'm not sure that's an RPM, but we're going to check it anyway, just to see. Got Eric Beyer next, and Eric Beyer pulls. Well, it's the same die as our first coin. We have another double split serif with a little bit of extra curve on the lower curve on the right side there. You can see the split at the bottom and at the top on this one. So this one's for Eric. Hey Jessica, how you doing? Drop by between cars breaking down and glasses breaking. Is today a better day? I hope. A better day for you and me. I'm going to be out. I'm going to be out catching my hay fever a little bit later on, washing pollen around the yard. That's one thing I get to do today. That was my daily assignment chore for the day, and I forgot about it when I was scheduling these, that I needed to take a couple of hours out today to wash the yellow crud off the back deck. Okay, this is our first non-variety coin of the roll. Well, let me check the rest of it first to be sure. Okay, this will be our first non-variety coin for the roll. Here, look at the reverse. Reverse is normal. And so this one will go to Mark A. And then coin number 6. What am I doing here? Coin number 6 goes to Marshall. And Marshall picks up coin number 6. Let's see what coin number 6 is. And it's got a nice little marker over there, a couple of big bumps. Let me see if this is an RPM by any chance. A little bit hard to tell. Let's see, let me flip it around so that it shines a little bit better in the right directions. Looks like we do have a doubled inner upper serif. Yeah, definitely. Definitely a doubled upper serif, and we've got that big hump of die damage underneath the 9 to give us a really good marker on this one. So this is going to be an S over S West RPM. You can't really see it very easily in this orientation. It's there. I mean, now that you know it's there, you can kind of see it. But it's a whole lot easier to see when you flip the coin upside down like this with the light. Make that light dance on it just right, and it's pretty right there. So there we go. There's another RPM. There's a third RPM for the roll, fourth coin that has an RPM for the roll out of a fifth coin out of 6. So we're doing extremely well. Here is Steve A. And Steve A's coin. This one does not appear to be anything. That line going along the upper curve of the S is actually a die crack, just like the 1, 9, and the 5. This is not the same die as the one I've been pulling from earlier because it actually had a fat S. And this S looks rather normal, very thin. So I'm going to keep going around this coin, see if there's anything else to pull this for. And if not, we'll just call it normal. There's a buy error. We've got a buy on this one. A die chip on the T, as would be expected. That's a very common weak area, as are the wheat stalks, so there should be something going on with the wheat stalks, and there is. There's little die cracks and little tiny die chips all around on them. But we otherwise have a normal coin. We do have a buy here, so this is a cute, I would call a cute little error. And now we go to Yo-Man. Yo-Man's coin, this one right here, well, it seems to be sporting everything there is to sport about being a completely normal coin. So, very good, Yo-Man. You have yourself a very normal 1954 S, and it is in exceptionally good condition. It's a very nice, bright red BU coin. Okay, it's got spots. Alright. Well, not as good as I thought. It's still a successful album coin, though. Definitely work in anybody's album. Alright, there is the one for Yo-Man. And now coin number 9. Coin number 9 goes to Jim Fletcher. And Jim Fletcher will get... Oh, that's a beautiful RPM right there. Very nice RPM. very, very nice. Not sure which RPM this is right now, but it is going to be one of the major listed RPMs. Very pretty. It kind of looks like RPM number 1 to me, but it may not be. I don't know. Go ahead and get that placed in a holder for Jim. I got 4 different RPMs working right now. I may have trouble remembering which is which now. John Brandon Bow. John Brandon Bow will get... Well, this is one of the normal coins, otherwise normal coins, that has some die breakage issues around the date. Let me zoom this back out so we can see everything. There we go. Yep, it's the one with the buy. He's going to join Steve A on that die. And there should be some breaks going on in the right wheat and one on the T cent. Yes. Yep, same die. Same die pair. All right, coin number 11 now. Coin number 11 goes to Doug Walters. And Doug Walters will get... this one is a normal one too. That little die scratch going southeast from the bottom of the 9 in the date is a marker, because I have seen one of those before in this roll, and it turned out to be nothing, just like this coin. No die variety going on here, but we will continue to look. Nothing there. And on the reverse, well, nothing there either. And that's a coin for Doug Walter. Doug Walters. And now we got coin number 12. Mr. Marshall. Let's see what Marshall gets. Marshall gets himself an RPM. This is the same as the... Oh boy, I can't remember now. Is it the first die or the second die we were finding? See, I'm going to have to split these apart later, so I'm just going to collect them all in a big pile. I'll have to split them apart under the scope later. But this is that one that has, I think it's the first, yeah, it is the first die, because Eric got one of those, coin number 4. So this is, again, the same thing, coin number 12. I don't know which RPM this is. It looks like 1953S number 7, but it's wrong year. So I'm not sure which one this is. This is what I'm talking about with 1954S. 1954S generally has a few RPMs per roll. I mean, it's not hard to find a roll that contains some RPMs, some of them much more major than others. Okay. This one looks like one of the normal, well, no, it might be an RPM, but it looks like one of the normal coins. Yep, it's the buy. Not an RPM. But you do have a nice buy coin. And here is coin number 14 now, Bill Cresson. Bill, if you stop back by, you're getting another coin here. And this one is a normal. This one's going to be a buy. Beautiful buy error. See how with the buy, you've got the word liberty, but you've got this break in between the B and the E of liberty that makes it look like it's spelled L-I-B-I-E-R-T-Y. That's why we call it the buy error, B-I-E. They make a nice picture right there. Just going to zoom in on this little guy right here. The lighting just happens to be perfect for it. There you go. Capture yourself a nice little screenshot of that guy. Hang on, let me get it moved in and focused in a little bit better. There we go. That's perfect right there. And how nice that is. Right? All right, Bill Cresson, coin number 14, gets one of our buy errors. Now Adam Chambers. Adam Chambers will end up with a nice RPM. This is that one that's probably, I'm going to say it's probably RPM number 1. And it's got a little bit of brown on it. Looks like this might have been at the end of the roll at one point in time. Beautiful RPM. That's Adam Chambers. Now coin number 16. Coin number 16 goes to Joe Lawson. And Joe Lawson will get sometimes playing with the shadow of the lighting can help identify things. Typically what I do is I move my finger in and out to see if I can change the shadow enough to make something show up. This one happens to be a normal coin. Nothing I can do about that. My finger can't make an RPM. All it can do is reveal one. And now we're back to Eric Beyer again. And so here's Eric. And Eric gets, well, this appears to be one of the RPMs that has the cracks and stuff on the 5. You see that little apparent split on the upper serif? I think that is an RPM, and that was the second one in the roll, I believe. So I'll plop this one onto that pile. I don't remember what this is. This is bothering me. This is the third different die. Okay, this has got the one that's got the inside of the upper serif, doubling on the inside of the upper serif. So that's the third die. It's die 3 for the roll. So die 1 for the roll is the one that appears to be the very widely split lower serif. Die 2 for the roll is the one with the die crack in the 5. Die 3 for the roll is the one with the inside upper split serif. Die 4 for the roll is the one that's probably RPM number 1. So now we got that straightened out. I can keep my 4 stacks. Okay, this one's going to probably turn out to be a buy, and it is. It's a little mushy because it wasn't struck quite as strongly as some of the others. So this one turns out to be a die, a nice die. I like these coins. The coins are in really nice shape. So nonetheless, whatever you happen to get out of this roll, I think it's going to be a pretty nice coin that you'll be appreciative of. Okay, that's another one of our apparent RPMs. Yep, it's got the chip in the B, chip in the R. Let me check this other coin here. This is one of the last ones we got with that. Let me see if it's got the chip in the B and the chip in the R. No, it doesn't. This is a different die. So this is one that I called normal earlier. So let's go back and take a look at it again. See why I would have called it normal. Where am I? Right here. There we go. Okay. It's because I can't make any actual doubling out anywhere in here. That's why I skipped these. So it doesn't look like it's an RPM. It does not look like that one has anything special going on. And Mark A picks up this coin. This one does not match the other dies that we've been dealing with here. A couple of die scratches coming out of the mint mark, but otherwise we have nothing going on there. Let's take a look up here and see if it happens to be one of the double dies, and it is not. And so we have a normal coin. Let's check the reverse real quick. Nothing of special note on the reverse. Now, coin number 21. Coin number 21 goes to Sureg. And let's see what Sureg has. Looks like this one's going to turn out to be a normal coin. Hello, Bill. Got yourself an RPM a little bit earlier in this roll. Got a couple of RPMs showing up in this roll. Actually, 4 different ones. Make sure this is not one of those 4 again. No, this is not an RPM. Another normal coin. Now coin number 22. Coin number 22 goes to Wanda, who happens to be in the house right now. Hello, Wanda. And this one, I believe, is going to be a normal coin. It is. 'Tis a normal coin. So, we're almost halfway through the roll. I'm going to stop looking at reverses now because 54S is really not known for double die reverses, and we have proven that with the first half of this roll. Just save a lot of time and effort not viewing the reverses on the second half. And I will inspect the reverses after the show is over when I'm going back through the roll. Looks like Lucky Larry got a hold of this one. And I just said I wasn't going to be looking at the reverses, and here I am looking at a reverse. Look at the scrape marks on that guy. That die was scraped up badly. Nice, nice. This one goes to DN. And the next coin, number 24, goes to Yo Man. Yeah, Yo Man is around to see it, so let's see what Yo Man gets. Got no double die. No RPM. So that's what Yo Man gets. Normal coin. So now coin number 25. Coin number 25 goes to Mike Birchman. And Mike Birchman will get... Let's see what this is. Okay, this is one of our... It's going to be one of our normal coins with a couple of die cracks. Unfortunately. Now number 26, Kelly Michaud. Kelly Michaud picks up. Appears to be another normal coin in the roll. Well, where did our RPMs go? We were so loaded in the beginning of the roll. We got Sureg coming up next. Oof. That'll come off. That's just, it's like a little sticker. It may not, the stain may not come off, but the stuff comes right off. I'm going to use a little xylene on this. Get that stuff cleaned off there before it has a chance to stain the coin worse. I'll take my little Q-tip and soak it in the xylene for a second. Close the bottle because that stuff will evaporate very quickly. And then I'll wipe this stuff off the coin using the xylene. And stick it back under there and we'll see what happened. Well, there we go. We got a little bit of a wet spot still. There we go. That pretty much removed that issue. Still, like I said, you still got just a little bit of the stain, but you don't have any of the crud left on the coin causing the stain. So that much of it's over with. 'Tis a normal coin. And to take a quick peek at the reverse, because I can't help myself sometimes, I just have to look. It appears normal, as expected. And that's for Sureg. Now coin number 28 will go to Wanda. Wanda, if she's going to get a RPM. No. No RPM. Yep, the other double dies generally show up on the cross of the 4 or the top of the 4. And then you've got the one really nice double die that shows a very wide class 2 spread in the motto. Thing about that one, I don't know why. I can't answer for why, but most of the coins known of DDO number 1 for 1954S are late die state or very late die state. If you can find them in an earlier die state, this is going to be a buy coin here. If you can find them in an earlier die state, you actually have a pretty scarce animal on your hands. They are not common. Eric gets coin number 30 now. Number 30, number 30. And this one is not an RPM. It's got the die chip in the B and the die chip in the R. Here's number 31. Mike Birchman. Coin for Mike Birchman now. Got nothing on there. Nothing. Okay, got a normal one from Mike Birchman. You're going to like the shine on these coins, man. These are nice looking coins. Mark A gets coin number 32. And coin number 32 shows us normal coin. Now number 33, Jim Fletcher. Jim Fletcher. This one appears... Nope. Yeah. Wait a minute. I think it's one of our lower split serif. One with the wide lower split serif. No, it's not. Nope. It's just a later die state coin. So it's not an RPM. Not a double die. This one has a little die break between our die crack between the E and the R of Liberty. Now coin number 34. And it's going to go to Deanne. And let's see what Deanne gets. It looks normal from that point of view. That's unfortunately just a normal one. And now coin number 35, John Branabeau. Now this last half of this roll is not treating us well. Nothing there. Now, yo, man. Let's see. This is that other RPM. This is the one that has the inside upper doubling on the inside of the upper serif. You can also tell this is that die because it has those two little humps below the 9 of the date. That was our primary marker for that. It's going to be die 3 for the roll. And so that one's going to go to Yo Man. Near perfect example of the coin, man. These are in nice shape. Now for Wanda. Wanda. And got a lot of markers going on in this coin. I saw a die clash. I saw a huge die crack. But there's nothing on the mint mark. We've got a little bit of chipping going on in the 9. Got a huge die crack down here on the bottom of the torso of the bust. We've got one right above the VDB. We've got another one up on the shoulder. Then we've got part of the C clashed right here above the Y. We've got a little bit of a die crack in the upper hair. But we have nothing to save these die cracks for. They're just interesting. And that's coin number 37. Coin number 38 now. Sissy Atwell. And she's going to get a die I haven't seen in this roll yet, but I am familiar with it. It's a die chip inside the upper S that has no other anomalies associated with the coin. Now number 39. Number 39 goes to Marshall. Now Mr. Marshall's coin number 39 is... Well, it turns out to appear to be a normal coin. Yep. Normal in every aspect. Now coin number 40. Adam Chambers. And Adam Chambers picks up. That's one of our RPMs. That's the first RPM in the roll. Eric says it could be number 7. Could be. We'll find out. That's for Adam Chambers. Now coin number 41. Kelly Michaud. And Kelly Michaud will get this little beauty. It's going to be another one of our little chip in the upper S coins. It's not a die variety, but it is kind of cute. Hey, John. Now number 42. Bill Cresson. Right here. It's another one of our lower split serif RPMs with the extra curve to the lower right. It's RPM 1 for the roll. So that's for Bill. That's going to be a nice one. Now number 43. 43, Mike Birchman. Let's see. Nothing here. Nothing going on with this one. Not getting anywhere with that. So we move on now to number 44, Adam Connor. Let's see what Adam Connor has. Well, this one's going to be a normal coin. Nothing going on there. Now number 45. Joe McBride. What does Joe get? This is going to be one of the buy coins. There you go. Nice buy. Everything else is kind of mushy and soft. It's a very late die state. Doesn't really surprise me a whole lot that this one developed that die crack, or that die chip anyway, because it's in such late die state. Here's Sissy Atwell. Let's see, what do we have for Sissy Atwell? Well, we've got those 2 humps below the 9, so that means that we have the RPM that we have designated as RPM 3 for this roll. It's got the doubling on the inside of the upper serif. So that's a cool one. And now Bill Cresson again. Let's see what Bill gets this time. Well, he's going to get a full fill of the 9 in the date. I don't think we've necessarily seen one of these yet. And it's not showing up as an RPM. There's no doubling on the I, no doubling in trust. And nothing on Liberty. Let me check the reverse on this one real quick, just because I don't think we've seen this die yet in this roll. Nothing doing. Nothing going on there. Now coin number 48. Coin number 48 goes to Jeff Dunn. And here we've got Jeff Dunn. This one is a normal coin. It's got those that nice crack and clash mark like we've pointed out before with this die, but this one doesn't have anything going on that makes it a premium value coin to hold out. Now coin number 49. 49. Joe McBride. 49. Coin 49. And this one's going to be a normal coin. Same die as the one before it. It's got that big die crack. The clash of the sea and cent. And now coin number 50, and the last coin in the roll will be for Alan Hargraves. He gets 1 coin per roll this week, and that was his 1 coin, the very last one in the roll, and it turns out to be, looks like a normal 1954S Lincoln cent. So that's it, folks. That's what we've got. This time around, we've got a big stack of normal coins. And then for the die 1 of the roll, we have the following: 42, 40, 12, 4, and 1. Those go to Doug, Eric, Marshall, Adam, and Bill. For die number 2, we have coins numbered 17, 3, and 2. And those will go to Joe Lawson, Kelly Michaud, and Eric Beyer. Now for die number 3 for the roll, we've got coins numbered 46, 36, and 6. A bunch of 6s. We've got Marshall, Yeoman, and Sissy. And for die number 4, which is probably RPM number 1, but we don't know that for sure yet, we've got coins numbered 15 and 9. And that would be for Jim Fletcher and Adam Chambers. That's what we've got out of this roll, folks. A couple of nice RPMs. Actually, we've got, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 coins that were RPMs in this roll. Not a real bad one. Okay, yo man, I will send you an email. It was on the 25th. Wow, that was a while back. Okay, I'll get to it. And I am going to take off, get my yard work stuff done. Then I'll come back this evening and do the last 2 shows that we've got scheduled for this week. Actually, last 3. Wait a minute. Yeah, then I'll do the last. Do I still have 3 left? Wait a minute. What's going on? What am I doing? Let's see. YouTube Studio. Go back to Studio. Let's see here. Hey, Donna. 276 is scheduled for, let's see, at 3:30. Well, that's right now. Okay, well, I'm going to have to postpone it by about 10 minutes, but I'll be on in about 10 minutes. How does that sound, folks? We'll get that one done, then I'll do my yard work. All right, folks, I'll see you in about 10 minutes.